You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back to our 11th annual Brave-a-thon. I'm Sam Cordero from WPTV's And Scene.
And I'm Wendy Olmos from WPTV's Rumor Report. Brave-a-thon is 15 hours of live local music. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Take a second to head over to brave.org/Brave-a-thon to follow everything going on today.
Also important to shout out that this portion of our Brave-a-thon podcast is sponsored by RFI Guys in Wayne, New Jersey, on Hamburg Turnpike and American Hero Smokehouse and Barbecue Veteran owned and operated, and they get 15% off for students.
A big thank you to Manhattan Bagels, located in Wayne, NJ, also on the Hamburg Turnpike, and David Parksize, located in Saddlebrook, NJ, who can be found at davidparksize.com.
Our next group hails from northern New Jersey. Please help us give a warm welcome, Stereo Joe.
Tonight weighs down harder than the days before, with no attention from her eyes, locked into his core. Fired out, fired up, taken down. Fired out, fired up, taken down. Lamp lights on the street that are burning, standing next to a man that's turning. You don't like secret, you and me, from you and me. me as a new day dawns. Well, simple like the silence that keeps me holding on. Taken as a virtue used too many times away. Lost and I found you when I get what is mine. What else can I feel? What else can go wrong? Simple like the silence that keeps me holding on. Green velvet feels so soft, but I come to and drifted off. I've been there once before. The sunlight beyond me. Dark and cold, bishops in season, smoking and Jackson saying, what's the good of the past? Or just a memory? Some days fly and some stay on. Well, what else can I feel? What else can go wrong? Simple like the silence that keeps me holding on. Green velvet feels so soft, but I come to and drifted off. When I've been there once before, the sunlight beyond me. Beyond the think about this thing. I'm moving on, and I step outside to seize the day. I know it's sad, living a dream. You today, will I forget your name? When I say this has got to be the last time she was walking away. Side by side, we're still so tall, alone again, just like I was before. And I feel like I'm fading fast, and so I stop. It's already too late. And all my fears came true today, the day when I was put away. But he always knew I would cross the line, and now I find myself in your fulfilling eyes. And then today, when I forget your name, but I said this has got to be the last time she was walking away. Side by side, we're still so tall, alone again, just like I was before. And I feel like I'm fading fast, and so I stop. It's already too late. You're listening to 88.7 Patterson Radio, Wilson. by side, where we stood so tall, alone again. Ooh, but just like I was before, well, side by side, where we stood so tall, alone again. Ooh, but just like I was before, well, side by side, where we stood so tall, alone again. Ooh, but just like I was before. On the bass, that's Mr. Nick Fantauzi. And on the drums, we got the one and only Tommy Riley. My name is Jimmy James, and we're Stereo Joe. You're currently listening to 88.7 William Patterson Radio, Brave-a-thon. This next song is an original. You can find it on Spotify. It's called Games. I know where you go when you're feeling down. I know what you'll say when I'm not around. It's these games we play that lead us to our own demise. It's so we say that we make up our own minds. Yeah, we're living for the day where we can live and we can laugh, and I know you have my back until I fade away. Yeah, I know where you go when you're feeling down. I know what you'll say when I'm not around. It's these games we play that lead us to our own demise. It's so we say that we make up our own minds. Yeah, we're living in our days. With all this noise, self-contained, my dark depression creates amazing and I flow your way. Yeah, 'cause I've been wandering for so long that I lost my way. You're on the road to my dream, but I could see, I could see for mine. Yeah, it's still me, yeah, it's still me. Yeah, after all this time. Where you go when you're feeling down. I know what you'll say when I'm not around. It's These games we play that lead us to our own demise. Yes, so we say that we make up our own mind. Thanks so much, we're Stereo Joe. Give it up for Nick on the bass guitar.
Thank you, Stereo Joe. We'll be back with more in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. This is our 11th annual Brave-a-thon. Welcome back to Brave-a-thon. I'm Sam Cordero.
And I'm Wendy Olmos.
And we're back with Stereo Joe.
One last time, we want to thank Stereo Joe for...
So, guys, you just put on an awesome set for us. So, what would you say is your... How long have you been into music, first of all?
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, since we were kids, all of us, we just have such a passion for music. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
How did your band come together originally?
Well, Tommy and I met at an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for a drummer.
It's like 2 years ago or something like that, something along those lines.
Yeah, and he was sick right away. He was amazing. He was like the best drummer we had seen in a while. So we're like, we got to get this guy. And then Nick used to be in another band, and we were looking for a bass player. He hit me up. It worked out. He's golden. It's been a nice mix since, and he's been with a couple months now, right?
Yeah, it's actually been since December.
Shit.
That's awesome.
So judging by your music, it's amazing. Like, how do you come up with all this stuff?
Well, I don't know. It just kind of comes to us, you're sitting there thinking about things, I don't know. A lot of the riffs just come to us. And then the lyrics are about, you know, personal experiences that, you know, you've gone through life. Or, for instance, the one song, Side by Side, that we did here today was about being in a band and you know, it's so great when you guys are together and you're rising to the top. But then inevitably a lot of bands break up and it's like so sad. So like the lyrics are like side by side where we stood so tall, you know, you're on stage together, you're like, you know, tight, you know, you got a good thing going, and then all of a sudden before you know it, you know, it can fall apart and you're just so sad, and then you're all alone, like just like I was before the guy. So, you know, stuff like that.
So can you name anyone that you would say their music has been a big influence on like your material?
The Chili Peppers are definitely someone we get compared to a lot. A couple of the songs have that kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, just like rappy kind of feel and whatnot like that. Who else?
You know, like all different genres. I think we pull a little bit of everything, like a little bit of fusion. Like we got rock, we got funk, we have like a little bit of blues here and there. We try to put in a little hip hop, a little bit of everything, just to, you know, kind of pull all together. You know, kind of one of the reasons we have the band name Stereo Joe is because I feel like we have something for everybody. Like, you know, you could turn through the dial and you're gonna find a song that someone in the car likes, and you go a little further, you find something else. So our songs are kind of like that. There's like definitely a rock feel to it all, but we have a little bit of everything mixed in, you know?
Sure.
So, like, what would you say is, like, what's the future for, like, the band? Are you guys have any big plans or any goals you're gonna see?
We're releasing another album coming up soon. It's going to be 4 tracks. We're still in the process of mixing and mastering it, and then we want to find a show to release it on and whatnot like that. So hopefully within a month or so we'll have some new music out on Spotify and all that.
Yeah, we'd love to pair it with a music video and have it really be something to look out for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, long-term goal for us all is doing some tours and whatnot like that, because none of us have really done anything too big on the touring side. We've mostly stayed like in the local scene and whatnot like that, so it would be cool to try that.
So what are some of your favorite venues that you performed at?
Favorite venues for me would be Clash Bar in Clifton. That's just like kind of like a homey place. Like everybody plays there. They love original music. We've played at the Stanhope House a bunch. That was our home for a long time. We did their open mic and whatnot like that. And yeah, those are probably my top 2 venues that we've been with. But I don't know about these guys.
One of my favorites I'd have to say is the Sherman Showcase. Kind of biased because I work there, but we also have a show coming up next weekend. We're doing a whole Star Wars theme, and it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, we're dressing up as Sith Lords. We're getting down and dirty. It's gonna be lightsaber battles, and it's gonna be, might be the Death Star, who knows? It's gonna be good though. But no, definitely the Stanhope House is like one of our home spots. You know, we've opened up for a lot of cool bands there. It's been a lot of fun. They've been really good to us. So yeah, but definitely what these guys said.
That's amazing, you guys. One last time, we wanted to thank Stereo Joe for joining us. Coming up next is Lupe Dragon. This is Braveathon on Brave New Radio and WPTV.
You are watching William Patterson University Television.